So I've decided to document this experience because it falls into the category of one of those stories that is kind of hard to imagine. So I'm going to show you kind of the things that I do around the house, the things that I have to fix, and the things that just completely irritate me, because it's the types of jobs that it's really hard to find somebody to hire to do, and they probably won't do it right anyway, so you kind of have to just do it yourself. So let's take a look. There's the sewer leak. Oh, there's a cockroach. Okay, so we're underneath the house. There's some more cockroaches. That's a sewer pipe coming from the toilet, and there's a leak, obviously. And this pipe is loose because the flange came off. So I have to find some way to get under it and tighten it and make sure that it stops leaking. And there's also another leak in another part of the house that I have to discover. I just don't know how to get to it. And this is where I have to crawl through to get to. God, this looks just disgusting. That's pieces of toilet paper that's coming through from where we flushed the toilet. And I just used this toilet last night, so I'm crawling in my own filth, basically. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Tell me about it. When your own cats give you a look like, what the hell are you doing under here? Archie, what are you doing under here? You're not supposed to be under here. So it's fixed, and fixed the leak, and you can see the flange is set. I have a lot tighter clamp on it too, a lot tighter hold, because it wasn't screwed closed quite nearly enough, as much as it needed to be. And then I put the blocks back under the pipe. But the main problem wasn't the clamp or the blocks, because those stuff fall out all the time. The damn plumber's tape. Whoever set this up didn't put any plumber's tape up, because this is what holds the pipe up. You know, bricks sink in the ground, pull pipes down, and then that's why those clamps give way. But if you have really taut plumber's tape, it ain't gonna go anywhere. Also filled in some dirt to sop up some of this sewage that I'm crawling in, so we're all good to go. There's another cool thing that my dad told me about that he used to do when he crawled underneath the house here. He said that there's an old cellar that was way in the back, and I couldn't find it, and then I started digging and digging and digging. Sure enough, I think this is what he's talking about. There's this old cellar that they used to bury stuff in during the summer because it gets so hot and it's so cool underneath here in the house, that they would use that. And then this is right below where the kitchen is too, so maybe there was some sort of door on top of this that they could access to from the kitchen. I don't know. It's nice to see that there's this snakeskin shed right here, so we know what we're dealing with down here, but not too worried about that. It looks pretty old. Sure it's tight down here with all this dirt, but yeah, that's interesting. This house is a pretty old house. I mean, this is like pre-refrigeration eras. It's really interesting to see. I'm out. Another pretty fascinating discovery. Maybe this is pretty old. Ben-Hur bottle. Some kind of medicine bottle found underneath here. Don't know what that means, but that's ancient. And look at this. Somebody left this old chipped plate. Somebody having tea down here or something. No idea what that stamp means, but 27-1-3. Maybe January 3rd, 1927. I don't know. Cool. There's a whole section of the house back here I've yet to discover. It's where the second leak is, back there somewhere. No idea how to get back there. There's no crawl space access. I can't fit through this crack. It's only about 6 inches, 8 inches wide. Plus all these lovely nails I've already hit my head on a couple times. All right.